Alright, good, ready.
When the beat drops out and the people gone, will you still be there for me, child? And when the lights go out and the morning come, will you still be there for me, child?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's your boy King Jace, right here on this another episode of the Powerhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Let me stop playing the fool. Porsha, carnival done.
Carnival done. Listen, I kind of got it done because I couldn't keep up.
That was my money season, so
I couldn't keep up.
they cut the breadfruit tree.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I ain't gonna let them cut it though.
Well, I've been actually spending more than I get, eh? So
Well, I was making while spending, so yeah.
so I kind of got it done.
Yeah, you must be. Now, of course, as usual, we got some special guests coming through the studio today.
Oh yeah.
And as usual, we have DJ Chairs on the ones and twos.
Yes, of course, your boy DJ Chairs in the building for another episode of the Powerhouse right here at SVG-TV. Big ups to our host, our co-host today. Big ups to Porsha and Jace. And everybody watching at home, alright? So stick around. We have a packed episode for you tonight, alright? Peace.
Yeah, you were saying this.
How you doing?
How you doing? Anyways, I will not do that right now. Yeah, I agree with you. So what we're gonna do right now, as usual, we're gonna turn it down and take over from the sponsors and come back with our guests. So stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Powerhouse. I told you guys we had a special artist coming through. We have third place in the Soca Monarch, the reigning country Soca Monarch king, and the shell long boss himself, Small Circle. Welcome to the Powerhouse. Emoji. That's the first they call him about emoji.
That emoji there, I ain't think that is the voice of the Sherlock boss. I said that come out too soft.
Come on, sir.
Come on, no man.
Emoji.
Yo, boss.
So, Porsha, I'll let you start. Yeah.
Oh my God. Small Circle, welcome to the Powerhouse, man.
Hi, sweetheart.
It's nice to have you here. I didn't realize that you were so short in person, though.
Petite.
You're pretty up. I just tell myself the same thing too with some heels on. I figure I talk.
You're blushing every time.
All right, so Small Circle 2018 has definitely been a good year for you. Actually, a great year. You won the Black Rave Shalong Boss title.
Yep.
I ain't get my piece of the check yet, but still waiting.
Don't worry, I'll give you number after.
All right. You also went to Georgetown.
Yeah.
And you won the competition there as well.
Yes, please. Yeah.
And you placed third for the Soca Monarch competition.
Yeah.
Oh, and road match.
And road. Wow.
Yeah.
So this year has definitely been your year.
Yeah, my bad.
I know a lot of people think that this is your first year, but you have actually been around for quite some time.
Yeah.
So tell us, how long have Small Circle been around?
I start doing music professionally in 2016. My first single, I did 3 tracks: Miserable, Anywhere, and Don't Kill My Vibe. I don't think anybody know those tracks. And then 2017, last year, I got my first breakthrough, Lock the City. Lock the City.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, I never knew you sang the song, but
Same thing.
yeah. So Emoji definitely placed you, out there. Now, what gets on the map? What gets your creative juice flowing? Because Emoji, for somebody to sing a song about eggplant, that took some creativeness. So, what gets that creative juice flowing for Small Circle?
It's all about the instrumental.
Right.
Once I hear a good beat, it's like it speaks to me. If I'm not feeling the beat, I'm gonna be like, hold here and me not write nothing yet.
Right.
You understand? So it's all about the instrumental. Once I get a good beat, everything just flows.
All right. So this is a question that somebody told me to ask you. Now, why eggplants? Why not banana or sapodilla or some tamarims or I don't know?
No time. No time.
Why the eggplant?
Eggplant is an emoji, and
It's an emoji.
The rhythm is called emoji.
But
emoji rhythm,
there's orange and apples as emojis as
No. No.
And carrots. Why
No.
do you think about carrots?
No carrot.
The girls, they want a carrot, eh?
The girls don't want a carrot.
What do you
eh?
want?
Eggplant.
So, okay, you made a comment just now, right?
Yeah.
About the Don't Kill My Vibe and all of those that people don't know them. I bet you didn't know that we featured a video on this before.
Really?
Yeah, Don't Kill My Vibe was featured on the countdown for some time.
And how far reach for the countdown?
Up to number two.
Number one?
Number two?
So
Something wrong there. Them time he had little twigs in the hair. So then when I see small circle, they say, so wait, where the plats them gone? I
cut them off.
coming to the club.
I cut them off.
So, okay. What do you attribute your success this year to?
Stiff question. Let me think. Pause the interview for a while. Let me think. No, I just gotta give everybody thanks. Yeah. It's been a difficult year. Give thanks to moms. Give thanks to Mazat. I must say, I don't know. It's just blessings, man. I recently lost my grandmommy. Yeah, so I guess she been looking down on me.
Blessings.
You understand? So
That's your guardian angel.
yeah. So rest in peace, grandma. I love you.
No, that has to be one of the toughest things to go through, you know. Going through such a spell in your life that you lose somebody close to you. But yet had to push through and, sing songs, go perform here and there and everywhere practically. How you actually balance that?
Blessings.
Okay, fair.
You want my grandma name?
Tell me.
Blessing.
Oh, right.
Yes.
We get it. We definitely get
And so come on, I actually shed a tear before I went on stage. It was very emotional. Yeah, it was very emotional.
You say a tear and your manager say plenty tears, eh?
Yeah, I say a tear. Bad man don't shed tears.
A tear.
Bad man shed a tear.
That's right.
So, oh yeah, go ahead.
No, Small Circle. Where did you come up with this name, Small Circle? What does it mean? Where did you get it from?
Small Circle was supposed to be a group of 4 guys.
Okay.
Right? Then I started writing music, and then the guys decide, this ain't for me. Respect to the guys, And then I decided to keep the name because it sort of defines me as well.
Right.
I think of myself really as a one-man army. Emoji Rhythm is Small Circle and Hunterful production.
Okay.
I write my own music.
Nice.
I did Don't Kill My Vibe video. I do a lot of stuff. My album art is on me, so I don't really need any other body to do stuff for me. So
Yeah.
Small Circle.
That's right.
So
I can see why he call himself Small Circle too.
We make.
I mean,
Mikal.
come on, don't sit back. Don't let the people them know.
So what we gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a small break and we're coming back with more Small Circle.
All right, nice.
That's Small
Emoji.
Circle, right? That's Small Circle.
All right, guys. So welcome back once again. We're here with Small Circle, chilling, spending some time, getting to know the small man, the small man with the big voice.
Small man with the big voice, she said. Circle, what kind of preparations went into preparing for the Sheldon Bass competition? Because boy, that been a kind of night, eh?
Stick a pin.
Stick a pin, okay.
Well, I decided I don't want to go full 100, but then I wanted something that could just wow the crowd. You understand? I didn't wanna just make it look like a Soca Monarch preparation. So I just did something simple but effective.
Very effective.
You understand? So that's what I did.
Because I was backstage, then all of a sudden I hear Small Circle name announced, and I hear woman getting crazy in the crowd. I go up on the ramp and I look and behold Small Circle, somebody with an eggplant on stage dancing. I was like, what? I literally, what? That was literally me. On the ramp, I watching. And I know my smile in the crowd, so I was like,
I wonder what she doing. I wonder if she watching the eggplant. Oh Lord.
So okay. Now, preparations for Soca Monarch as well. How was that for you?
Oh, that was stiff. That was a stiff one. Boy, I never been so stressed out in my life. Yeah. I got a lot of help as well. Got help from moms and my dad and a few other people that I will shout up at the end of the interview. Boy, Chad, it was stiff. Well, I got through it. So, wanna give thanks, yeah? Blessings.
That's right. Now, a lot of people have been talking about your energy. Every time you hit the stage, it's like a different energy. Where you get all them energy from? Is it from the eggplant? What?
Fire for the question, you know.
No time.
So you're telling
No time.
me you don't eat eggplant?
No. No, I don't eat eggplant.
What is
Saltfish.
I thought eggplant was like a vegetable.
Yeah, well.
What? Small look at me, you know, we get all the over for the question.
I eat tomato.
Tomato.
But anyway, man, where do you get all this energy from?
It's according to crowd response.
Right, you respond from the crowd.
Yeah, if the crowd is dead.
If the crowd is dead, then your performance is gonna be dead. That's what you're trying to tell me?
Nah, I'm playing. Before I go on stage, I just usually be very nervous. So
Right.
come on, I was super nervous.
Yeah.
Yo, I went in the car and I slept like 3 hours. That's, and then anytime I get down, it's like
You're nervous.
yeah, nervous. I want to
butterflies in your
sleep.
stomach and
Yeah,
stuff.
but as soon as I hold the mic,
Yeah.
everything disappears. The
Yeah.
nervousness, the shyness, everything just disappears. My main goal is just to please the people.
Yeah.
Give people something that would entertain them, that they would talk about.
Yeah,
You understand? So I just bam shell.
But the people definitely love you, Small Circle. The kids, they know your song to a beat.
Yeah.
All I hear every time this song come on is look it,
look it, yeah,
and
look
it's the
it, yeah.
smallest child singing, right?
Little do they know.
Little do they know.
I'm lost.
Little do they know. That's
Not
all
a
I'm saying.
vegetable.
It's a
Or is
vegetable.
it?
An emoji.
No,
Emoji.
I was.
Emoji.
I have another question for ask you. Where you find a big eggplant to granny spot and bring for the stage?
Alicia Salin built it.
Alicia, is that good?
Nelson Black.
Okay,
Nelson
okay.
Black. Big up Nelson Black. Yeah, they helped Alicia Salin with that gigantic
That was a big
eggplant.
eggplant.
Cause I see Granny Spartan struggling with the eggplant and she shoulder guy
Yeah, boy.
break.
Big
So
up to Nelson Black one time.
creativity in the music, creativity in his performances and presentations. So Small
Very.
Circle, you're all around that then. Cause you're writing, you're producing, you're doing your own graphics and
Yes,
video
please.
production.
Yes, please.
So if we look out for the man in the future, well, never in the future from here on.
No.
Yeah.
From here on in. Because this has been what? Probably the most successful year for any young artist, I should say. Now, again, let me ask you one last question. Yeah? Why soca music?
Soca music brings out a different vibe in me. I was doing R&B before, but then that was like a dead vibe. You know, I like energetic stuff. Soca music. When you hear soca music, I shake a leg. Just like you shaking your legs right now, Jace. Yeah, I shake a leg, bro. You understand? So soca music is definitely a pick for me. 100. I'm not even gonna do dancehall music.
Yeah.
Soca music is like 100.
All right. So Carnival is over. What can we expect from Small Circle? Have you already been getting bookings for, any shows overseas in the Caribbean? What's next for Small Circle?
Well, I'm gonna look to push my music worldwide, obviously. Haven't got any bookings yet, but I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a music video for emoji. Yeah, for eggplant. So hopefully that kicked off. I'm also thinking about doing a music video for Party Cause We Young as well.
Right.
Because that's a very great song, but haven't been hearing it a lot. Yeah.
Boy, that's it
Party
again.
Cause We Young. But yeah, that's basically my plan. I'm looking forward to doing some music with foreign producers as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Expand my market. So Yeah.
So we're expecting music for you outside of the so-called season, as they say. Then.
Yes, please.
Definitely, I agree with that. I think you should definitely do it. And
So, what about you, Jace?
well, boy, that's an iffy question, you know, but I chose not to be. I choose not to be a stereotypical artist, and of course, my girlfriend tell me.
Who's your girlfriend?
So she down there.
Okay. What's her name? You asking me question whole
We
time.
shall
Come
not
back.
be calling names on TV.
Let me ask you some questions.
Oh Jesus!
Can I ask you some questions?
Come on.
Oh Jesus!
Drill him.
Go through.
So, how was the carnival season for you?
Well, carnival season for me very nice, you know, bro. Very
So,
nice.
where you get that song? Ben up your chassis.
Ben a chassis.
Who chassis you Ben?
Ouch.
Again, is she down there?
Oh, Jesus.
Ben a chassis.
It's getting sticky right now, eh?
Ben a chassis came through basically sitting down and watching them van man run road.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And Ben up chassis.
Ben up chassis because sometimes you see some woman in there want how they fitting in where they climbing for reach in the lap, the other lap, and this lap and the lap. And yeah, Mason try to tie up with that same question, you know, but
Okay, yeah. So you're prepared for
I
that?
prepared for it, boy. Prepared.
Okay, bro.
I went on the road.
Okay, bro. Can I ask you a question?
Well, I don't sing. That's not artist. So if you're ready for, go right ahead. I don't sing.
I can ask you the question. It bust me up. Me's for shame, you know.
All right, man. So you definitely should be looking forward to a video from Small Circle with the music with the eggplant. You can also check out your girl Porsha in that video as well.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ben Porsha, take it. Okay, that should be a sight to see. So everybody, let's make sure that the powerhouse done look for Porsha in the eggplant video. Make sure. So that's been it here for us, and of course, Small Circle. Small Circle, any last words for the people?
Big up to everybody who supported me. Big up to all the masters, Nelson Black players, some other people that I can't remember right now because Porsha got me goosebumps. Big up to my team, Mazat, Alicia, Hunter. Big up to everybody. I'm gonna do a thank you video later on, so I'll mention everybody. But respect to everybody, yeah. One love.
As he said, one love to everybody. Small Circle anyway. So stay tuned.
For the swordfish, out of the dough, Peaches she went to find the eggplant, so she followed the scent. Meanwhile, on the farm, Small Circle was there, sipping on a cold Highwood bear. When out of nowhere, Peaches appeared.
What you doing?
All our patients.
Me wait for your feet eggplant. What eggplant there?
Look it here.
This is smaller. This is grab a one. Me no want this. Me want long one. Better hit your back though.
Look it here. Look it here.
Victoria Park! When the rain start fall and the place get cold, the more. Look it here. Take it here. Look it here. Take it here. Pen girl, take it. Pen girl, take it. For pen girl, take it. For pen girl, take it. Like a monkey love a banana, you plant it so none of from my body. I'm a entertainer, like a special desire. Style it up on her, send in the eggplant with a sprinkle. From to test my phone, from me send it one time. When the rain start fall and the place get cold, emoji. Look it here. Take it here. Look it here. So come on now, take it here. When girl take it. When girl take it. But when girl take it. So come on now, take it. Like still it's so steady, rock hard and ready. She love the vegetable when it full up and it work. Eggplant make she feel pressure can't giggle when she see the eggplant. She went up in the middle, but she gets my food. From me send it one time. When the rain start falling
take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it. Let it scream. Behind my you here. Man squad, are you here? Country, Leeward, emoji. Look it, look it. Take it, take it. Take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. You know, next Victoria Park. We can create the magic tonight. If you raise master, put one in the air. Put your balloons in the air. Now wave them from side to side and chant emoji. Are you ready? One, emoji. 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 Victoria Park. Hey, look it here, look it here. Take it here, take it here. Look it here, look it here. Take it here, take it here. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. But Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Ben girl, take it. Take it, take it, take it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this, another episode of the Powerhouse. We have in our presence royalty, as I always say. We have four-time Calypso Monarch and, of course, newly crowned Calypso Monarch, the man Zangie. Welcome to the Powerhouse, Zangie.
Welcome for having me. All my Garifuna people, big up. As you can see today, I'm in my Garifuna t-shirt.
Represented.
Once you're mixed with Caribs, Arawaks, and Black, you have to get the African mix inside of it to call a Garifuna. Okay. So if you don't have the African in you, you can't be a Garifuna. So you have the black in you?
But I had the black in me. I think I'm missing the Carib and so on.
Well, then you're not Garifuna.
I ain't sure which one I be. I ain't sure.
Yeah.
So Zangie, what has the journey been like for this year?
Well, it was just a smooth sailing, I must say. I started early this year after I was defeated by the beautiful Fire Empress. I started early because I wanted to regain the title, and so therefore I started looking around, searching on topics, and I remembered a friend told me that you always speak about Garifuna and you want to do a song about Garifuna, and so therefore this is your opportunity. And this not only gonna just stay here locally, but you're gonna make it internationally. And so thereon I just went with it. I hooked up with Vonna Arthur and some other personnel from the diaspora in America who are Garifunas. I think James Cordis is of Vincentian by birth but migrated to America, and he was the one who really gave me a lot of the information. They call him the walking encyclopedia when it comes to Garifuna and its history. And I also have from James Lavelle, who helped me with the language itself and the music pattern, knowing about punta and so on. So I kind of learn a lot now. So anybody want to try to test when it comes to Garifuna and its history, big up.
So you're more of a well-rounded Garifuna now?
Well, I won't say 100, but I'm close to it.
Right. And as I just mentioned, you've won 3 times before this one. What was the journey like going through that phase, that whole monarchy phase?
Well, it ain't easy. Firstly, I was the first time I won, I was 24, very young. And, holding that title, you have the negative and the positive. You have the critics, and everybody expects something different every year. And so being the king at that present time, you have to outdo from the previous years. So every year I'm not studying about what persons are coming with, but how can I deliver and be much better from the previous year. So it was very challenging, but all in all, I have supportive team around me, and they always back me and my fans and my family and people from Barley. So once you get the positive energy around you, it will outdo all the negatives.
No, Zangie, the streets have been saying that the only reason that you got the crown was because Fire Empress did not take part in, Carnival this year due to some emergency. How do you feel about that?
Well, like persons forgot. I am not just the first time winning Calypso
Right.
King.
So it's not
It's
like-
3 times.
It's not a fluke for
So
you.
when I beat her, she took a rest
Right.
and she came back and I whipped her again.
What?
And then now she came back and then I lost. So let's be fair. She got whipped twice before.
So she got whipped twice. She came back for revenge, and then now you won this year.
Yeah, so she keep out. I don't know if she hear that I come in the Garifuna thing. So just kidding. I know she have health problems and sending all praises onto her side and
definitely.
let she recover. Yeah.
So she's definitely one of our leading, female artists here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And she has been setting a real good, a
Very
good stand
damn.
for every other female that's been singing.
Definitely.
Zangie, now I would like to know this, right? How long have you been singing?
Well, I started in 2006 in the junior arena. So that's where I began.
And how many junior crowns do you currently hold?
Well, with Calypso, I won twice.
Right.
And with Soca, I wasn't strong enough. So I think I came second and third. Third. Twice. I don't know. I can't remember.
Right. So it's been a long journey for you so far. And well, it wasn't even that long of a journey to the crown because a lot of people have been waiting years.
Yeah.
And as Tajo said, they never write for King Calypso.
Exactly.
I think I don't know if it's King Calypso, it's Calypso King, so I don't know if a mix up was there, but I think he'll learn it now, so after this.
We all know what he meant. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back with more from the Calypso King Zangie. Stay tuned.
British challenge Chateauye in a battle for SVG, but the great Joseph Chateauye never back down. He told them that if they win, they could have you and me, but if they lose, they have to get out of town. So they went and get the best fighter, Alexander Lee from Britain, and Joseph Chateauye dropped his 2-1. They decided they will use poison to get rid of this great man. The lethal stuff they rough on their English stone. But what chief received cuts on his body, the poison so kill him eventually. Now this is just a part of our great history. Hey, Gary Puna, Chateauye died defending this land. A true warrior and a champion. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Boy, El Garifuna. It was blood on the battlefield. Believe it was real. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Boy, we must remember. We Garifuna. Sing praises to our ancestors. We must remember. We Garifuna. Sing praises to our ancestors. Hey Garifuna. We are fighters. We are warriors. Na na na. After the death of Chateauye, the fighting continued for 2 years. Then the Garifuna surrendered eventually. After all the war and the fighting, the blood, sweat and tears, the British cast them out of SVG. They burned down their houses, took their livestock, destroyed their crops, and sent them to an island called Baristo. 2,500 Garifunas with nothing but their clothes on their back, empty-handed with nothing to show. From Baliso to Raton, having to scratch to stay alive, but through it all our ancestors survive. Hail Garifuna, triumph in the face of adversity, overcame pain and misery. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Boy, Hail Garifuna, Chateauye, why
take our culture and language away. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Why, we must remember. Sing praises to our ancestors. We must remember. Sing praises to our ancestors. To be a Garifuna, show your symbol. Whoa! Some say Garifuna culture will disappear entirely if we don't do something to save it right away. We need a Garifuna renaissance. Here in SVG, we must act now, there's no time to play. This is a call for all Garifunas to come home to their motherland. Come and touch the soil your ancestors touch. Come and teach us all of the dances, the language and religion. Having you here going to mean so much. All those who scattered in the diaspora, Belize, Honduras and Nicaragua. Now it's the time for us to come together. Hey Garifuna, come let us sing, dance and beat the drum. Let's physically sow our sacred ground. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Hey Garifuna, come and release the pain that builds up inside. I am Garifuna, loud and with pride. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. We must remember. Sing aloud, sing praises to our ancestors. Listen to this.
All right, guys, so welcome back with the Powerhouse. Of course, we have here our Calypso King, the man Zangie. Now, Zangie, I need to ask you a question. As a Calypsonian, tell us some of the challenges that you face, especially around Carnival time, because you know Carnival time, we tend to focus more on the soca artists as opposed to the Calypsonians. Tell us some of the challenges that you face.
Well, some of one of the major challenge that we face as Calypsonians is that we don't get the sponsor. Right. Because first and foremost, person brandish us as Calypso is boring and nobody interested. So when you go out to ask for sponsors, they deny the favor. And so that is a challenge there. And so we as Calypsonians, we have to now spend our own money to prepare. And if persons see my presentation, they will know that it is not a little drop of money. It's a lot of money. I spend over like $5,000-$10,000 in presentation, props and so on. And I remember a soca artist was saying, a producer, not an artist, calling on a radio station stating that Calypso is not as the standard as soca when it comes to presentation and performance. We have to spend the same amount of money in costumes and props and so on. I have risen the bar, thanks to myself. Right. It's no more like placard, but we have a theatrical presentation. You have dancers and actors. And so I'm urging, taking this opportunity next year, that persons can come out and view it for themselves and do not be ignorant, because listening from persons previous year when Calypso was that style. Yeah. I've risen the bar, I've changed the style. Persons are now joining and merging with me. You have young people now favoring Calypso and so on. But I must say though that this year in the 10 shows, we had a large turnout. And so we had our moments. And then when the soca started to hit into people, I know then it's a challenge. But at the same time, we try to, one of my issues is that I don't think that CDC was marketing the Calypso art form. And generally, not just CDC, we can't give them the licks. But we as Intense, we have to market our own product. And so therefore I didn't think that we were doing enough. But this year, I must say, there was a big change in marketing and promoting, and I see a large turnout semi-finals. It was not that much because after Soca Monarch and people done amen done make them drop sleep after wilding up and jumping and carrying on. Because I was there, I was very tired. Persons was like, oh God, can't make it for Calypso again. But kudos to the ones who are strong and came out and support us. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I could actually echo what he said with regards to the tent. Because I love good tent shows, yeah? The tent shows are also some kind of comedic thing for you enjoy.
funny.
So ladies and gentlemen, don't sit down on your laurels at home. Come out and support the Calypso art form because you see, we have Hans, we have Chowali, we have Bree. We have a lot of young persons getting into Calypso.
Sheena,
and exactly, and I intend to do so next year.
Oh, nice.
Competition, hey boy.
She never know. I might just.
Well, when you see people raising the bar constantly, you want to get in on the action.
That's right.
Yes.
You want to make your contribution and be known as one of the top bads in the Calypso arena or the soca arena. So
Right.
therefore, I'm going to spread my wings next year and fly.
And I support young people taking that venture because I don't want people to view Calypso as, oh, it's an old people thing.
Right,
You understand? And some of the old ones do not want the change. And we have to accept changes. And so therefore, when I started, early they started stating that, oh, you have dancers, you have costumes, you have props, and where I'm going with this. But sometimes we have to take the change gradually. And now I am viewing that the same set of persons who are making those Calypso comments as artists and producers and so on are now coming on board, and it was an epic presentation from the finalists this year, especially Tadro. I really love his presentation, and so yeah, young people come on in and let's build the art form.
Definitely so, because without the young people, where we move and go?
Yeah.
Where would it
Right
go?
there. Can't leave me alone.
You can't live in stagnant water all the time. You can't do that. As you just said, somebody said that, oh, you have dancers, you have actors, we're going with this. The thing is, if you keep the thing at one level like that, nobody new going to come in to see, what Calypso are offer.
Right.
So the fact that, okay, you actually put some theatrics into it, like, okay,
Right.
why not put the same emphasis the soca men put into their thing?
Right, and that is the thing that persons have to understand. There's an era, and back then with soca, it was just people coming on stage, dance and wind up, and now you're having a full presentation where Fireman start raising the bar, and then Skinny Fabulous came with his epic presentation, wow the judges, wow the crowd, and so now it gives persons the urge that they want to really go to Soca Monarch because this is a production, and I view that, and I said I want person to think the same way, and I heard young people are saying that they love the theatrical presentation, and surprisingly a lot of young people turn out and come Calypso, whether semi-finals and finals, but majority of the times they want to come to the finals to see my presentation. But it's so sad that sometimes they stated that sad to say, some of the older ones are making them bored because they don't want to. They are putting aside that they don't want to spend, they don't want to do all this, and which I understand it is costly. And people need to come on board and assist us.
Yeah, a lot of persons have been sticking in their comfort zone, which isn't good because the only thing constant in life is change. It's inevitable.
Right.
So therefore, why not change the art form for the betterment of the whole cultural art form itself?
Not change it in full, but you could add to it.
Add to it. Definitely add to it.
All right, now Zangie, do you see yourself crossing over to soca?
It's a possibility, but I won't tell person to hold on it because I like soca. I like perform because I've been performing with bands, police band and so on and so forth. But I just can't take the whole stuff goes with singing soca and competition. Competition can be nasty.
Yeah.
I'm being fair. It is not easy. I'm already getting so many licks from what it seems like I buy out people and all these kind of things. These are some of the comments that being made. So it is so nasty, and then being in the art form, and I just tell persons, viewing in, it looked easy and nice and fun, but getting into it, you know how it's very stressful, and it's already stressful for Calypso, and for me to go on to soca, and then now you have to build the fan base and crowd because you need crowd to get some of the marks. And I have a job. Being a police officer, I don't think I could take on the stress. So I have to eliminate one and then continue.
All right. No,
you have something else?
Yeah,
Okay,
Zangie, just tell us some of the veterans, the old Calypsonians that you look up to, that, inspire you, that motivates you.
I won't. Well, firstly, I will say Beckett. And Winston Soso. Those were my first when it comes to veterans. But I was shockingly or surprisingly, I might say, is more the youths. I have been viewing Chucky. I've been viewing this guy who won Fire Go Bun them and so on.
Oh,
because I love
voice.
the voice. I love the new style. And you know,
Yeah.
the older ones give me the old time style, but I want something with new and fresh. And so therefore, those are the persons I look view. Princess Monique, I must say though, when I was younger, she was one of them who I focused my eyes on because she was very dynamic. She had something, a different style to her calypso, and she was winning for many years
That's
as
right.
well. So yeah.
Right. So, in wrapping up, right? To the younger persons that want to get into the calypso art form, how would you motivate them or urge them to do so?
Well, firstly, you have to love. You have to, if you're passionate about it, there is no hurdle, no stumbling block supposed to deter you from it, because that is what your passion focus lies. I will urge all young people, you start early. They have the junior arena. Feel it out, test it out. That is what I did, and then I grew to love it because I didn't love calypso at first, and then when I did it, I get to love it because I get to express myself emotionally.
Right.
And so therefore, and I love to sing so much, so I get to do my riffs and vocals, try have some style now. Yeah, so I will just tell them, be strong, be focused, you know, have your supportive team, because sometimes if you have some negative people around you, trust me, you will be depressed, you will be focused, and you will fall apart.
Absolutely.
So you have supportive team, and try to keep off of Facebook when they have the negative one. Sometimes don't go in the comments, because trust me, it will deter you and it will make you upset and angry. So just move on and be positive. Yeah.
Right. So there we have it from the Calypso King, the newly crowned King of Calypso here in SVG, the man Zangie. Stay tuned to the Powerhouse. We'll be back to wrap things up.
Just to make sure things never fall apart. Someone he calls his friend is his greatest enemy. Betrayed him, stabbed him right in his heart. He tried to break up his marriage, causing heartache and damage by seducing and sleeping with his wife. Oh, someone he considered his brother was a jealous-minded hater, was envious of his progressive life. How could this be right? To crave an ex-man wife, to cause a man so much pain and strife. So I'm thinking, it seems love has disappeared. I'm searching but can't find it anywhere. It seems love has disappeared. Even friendship is no longer there. It seems love has disappeared. We are overcome with malice and hate. It seems love has disappeared. It's like we leave love outside by the gate. Love contaminates pain and frustration. Love is the healing of a nation. Love is so gentle as a dove. All we need is love, 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 love. Politicians, why you chipping us? No, 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 no. I see politicians keep dividing us with their politics, and we've been full to the color their party represent. We take pride in fighting each other only for their benefit, acting like if we spend from that door had no sense. But true love for a country must be greater than a love for a party, because party will come and party will go. Just so we can't let political propaganda keep us hating each other. Love for each other we all must show. With love we all can go. It's time to let love flow, so we could have a brighter tomorrow. Yeah, it seems love has disappeared. Politicians have caused a great division. It seems love has disappeared. Have us fighting against a fellow man. It seems love has disappeared. Colors must not separate you and me. It seems love has disappeared. When we have love, we will have unity. Love can break down barriers. Love can keep us together. Love is a blessing from from the Lord above. All we need is love, 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 love. But take me down. I'm taking this opportunity to speak to my fellow Calypsonians and Calypso fans. Too much hatred, malice, envy, bad mind. I'm speaking it out. Even in this art form, we know a sweet calypso. There are so many negative energy. We keep pulling down each other to obtain crowns and titles, hurting the art form, and we just can't see. We all want to be the winner, but we don't have to keep pulling down each other to be the calypso monarch. I say, no way, no way. Whether you is a newcomer or a veteran, Calypsonian must respect Calypsonian. Love and unity is the only way. It's time to lift up the art form. Treat your fellow Calypsonians with scorn. This art form will remain when we all are gone. I tell you, it seems love has disappeared. We need more love in Calypso. It seems love has disappeared. If we really want this art form to grow, it seems love has disappeared. We don't like he and he don't like she. It seems love has disappeared. Let's stop this behavior entirely. Love can break down barriers. Love can keep us together. Love fits perfect better than a glove. All we need is love, 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 love. Bring your love and come with your love. I say come with your love. I say come with your love. Come with your love now.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been it for another episode of the Powerhouse right here at SVG-TV. And of course, big up to the people who watch it on YouTube after the fact. Big up to the people who watching it on SVG-TV, of course. And we gotta say big ups to our sponsors. We got CK Graves, we got Boom Energy Drink, we got Lanes, and of course the St. Vincent Brewery. Yeah,
right.
And of course to all of the sponsors, major respect and enough thanks for sponsoring this venture for yet another year. And hopefully I'll be on board next year. Just say yes. Right, cool. So, as always, all good things must come to an end.
That's right.
And this has been it for another episode of
Powerhouse.
And of course, stay tuned for our finale episode. Carnival done, so the Powerhouse almost done too.
We'll miss you guys.
But until that episode airs, we'll see you next time. My name is Jace.
And I'm Porsha.
Peace.
All right, good, ready?